No washrooms out there.
Maybe a little bit higher. Oh, that's too high.
I want to use this coffee mug for no,
Yes.
maybe not.
Can I see the questions?
Yes,
first?
absolutely. Here.
Get my stuff first.
Okay, naturally though. No, don't run. Be natural. Don't be weird.
I've been working as a BA, product manager, project manager, scrum master, and agile coach since 2004, I think, or something.
What can I say? I like all things technology. I have a background in engineering. I'd say these days my biggest loves are around DevOps, security, infrastructure, all that sort of stuff.
I've been in the tech industry for 8 years. I started a company. You may have heard of it.
We're cutting that out.
I worked as a software developer for around 5 years. Now I'm working for a startup that I founded and helping out in InceptionU wherever they need me.
I was a learner myself
In cohort.
5.
Yay!
And I just loved the program and I loved how everything was done. And afterwards, they brought me on as a technical facilitator. And then I also got other jobs working as a software developer at the same time.
Now you get the best of both worlds.
Typical day. Lots of coffee, I would say. Lots of thinking in the shower.
You know, you get up at 5 in the morning, you have a cold shower, but no, nothing like that.
Sometimes I'll start late and I start at 5 o'clock in the evening. It just depends on which client I'm working with.
Usually people find their groove, their focus time at different times in the day. So it kind of depends on what works for them.
Most days I work from home, but about 2-3 days a week I go into the office, so mix up a little bit.
You code maybe till 10 p.m., I don't know, and then go to sleep, and then you start over again.
Sometimes I'm working on code, sometimes I'm working on scrum mastering stuff.
No day is the same.
Yeah.
Of course, there's always stuff that happens off hours. Get a phone call. Hey, something's broken. Don't freak out. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine.
In some ways, the learners are a lot easier to work with because there's a humility that I expect on all of my teams, but
They're innocent.
And in the professional world, people have egos and opinions and insecurities.
I see myself a lot in the learners, and they sometimes struggle with the same things I struggled with. Honestly, it's the look of their faces when they're confronted with like a problem or a project.
Just that look on people's face when they solve a problem that they've been stuck on.
I get a little dopamine hit every time I fix one of their problems.
Being in that space before myself, I can't help but like laugh internally because I'm like, you guys will figure it out. You just don't know it yet.
Even if they don't have a problem, I bug them until they give me a problem.
You kind of push them towards that answer that solved it. It's just really rewarding. Yeah.
That dopamine hit is very contagious. Like a lot of learners are very anxious about their code not working, but if you as a facilitator like kind of show that it can be a very enjoyable thing to do,
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of get it out of you as well, and that's so valuable for the learners. Yeah.
Love it.
I think InceptionU prepares them for the tech industry just by trying to mimic what it's like in industry every day.
I do like how the tech facilitators have like a relation to industry currently, so they're more inept to kind of provide guidance to kind of the curriculum here. InceptionU really keeps everyone in their toes. You have to like learn a lot yourself and do things by yourself and collaborate and just learn a lot of skills that you don't normally get from a traditional education.
You kind of have to understand why you're doing it, and then also just kind of keep pushing at it until you get it done, which I think is probably one of the biggest skills I see learners here get.
The InceptionU program, I think, really focuses on frame of thought and mindset, and I think that's a lot of things that I still experience when I'm trying to do like product organizational designs. Our people still want that command and control, and it's not about how can we experiment. It's okay to be wrong. How do we validate that we're on the right path, and being welcoming of data as it comes out.
If you're sick of school, this place is not like school. That's what I would say. It's different from self-learning. It's the energy. Like it really helps a lot. So if you're in a good headspace and you're around people who are very motivated and want to learn, you're going to be pretty successful in it.
The world's a messy, complicated place. What worked last year is not necessarily going to work this year, so you have to be adaptable above all things else.
it's going to be an experience, right? I think the way that the projects are laid out, they get progressively difficult. There's an opportunity to kind of try to figure it out on your own. Changing that whole, how we've almost been trained just in society is how things work is not. It's kind of a scientific methodology. And so I think, that's going to be a really a good adventure for you as you kind of move through this process.
Check out the demo days that we have on YouTube, because
Oh yeah, the
you can
previous
see-
demo days.
Yeah, you can see the kind of things that past learners have built, and they're really awesome. You could be one of those people next year.
Shows what's
Next.
possible.
Yeah.
Love it.